Would you like to play a game?
Great, so Mega Man 6, one of the best of the Mega Man Nintendo 6 games. We got here right here. We have Tomahawk Man. I love that they show the little specs and stuff like that. This one they were a lot more creative, I think, than some of the, at least Mega Man 5. No, I know it's hard to say talking. This is one of my favorite things about Mega Man 6 is Rush is a little bit better. They kind of improved him. Now he's like Power Mega Man. So instead of having some little dog he sort of depends upon, he just has this like power suit, right? Kind of Samus Aran style, where he just kind of charges up and he just gives him like a big old power punch, which is cool. This is also, I don't know, kind of one of the cooler or interesting of the Mega Man Nintendo game levels, where he sort of has like where it's like, I don't know, it's like the Wild West. You know, we got cowboy robots. I mean, that's kind of neat. You know, it's not quite like T-1000 style where he's like got the gun robot, but you know, it's kind of neat. Kind of cool, a little bit of the underground, because what's a Mega Man game without kind of tunneling through? Mega Man's always kind of dropping and falling into new places, because they create these like elaborate worlds. Like, it's sort of interesting if you think about like one of these kind of game levels. It's like if this was in the real world, they just create this long tunnel system full of things that would try to kill you. Like you just set up this security gauntlet. That's really what it is. You're like, yeah, let's not put it all in one place. We'll just have it be like just hard enough that you can beat one thing at a time, and it tries to like take you out. You know, allowing you to kind of use your powers and try to outsmart the different stuff. So fire on that guy. Oh, that didn't really work out, but check this out. So I'm gonna charge, and boom, and boom. See, that little fist thing is like amazing. I'm actually surprised they like didn't think about it until this game, because it's actually kind of a unique thing for them to even like do within Mega Man. So I still get my normal fire gun. Those guys are always hard, man. Those guys, that's why they're in like every Mega Man game. Those little armor guys. So this Eddie, he kind of gives you a little kick down, right? It's like a gamble. I think it's the idea that every once in a while you'll get like an energy tank or something, so you really suck, but most of the time you don't get anything. So, also we got Jet. Right, so then we got Jet Mega Man. So once again, looks like Mega Man. He's just got like cool, you know, Icarus style rocket wings, right? You can only fly like so much, right? So this is like special secret level, right? That was one of the things that they Mega Man 6 was all about. Is you'd have like one way you could beat the game, and you'd have like another way you could beat the game, or beat the level at least. The first way you beat the level is, you know, you just beat it and you get the powers. The other way you beat it, then you get kind of beat to the letters. Like, isn't that pretty sweet, man? Energy tanks for ages. Look at that. I have like 8 energy tanks. So I know within the other Mega Man games, this is Mega Man 6, right? With the other Mega Man games, I kind of would place them in the beginning, but I just thought it'd be kind of fun to kind of see once Mega Man's kind of a little more developed. You know, he's got kind of more action going on. It's like, when you think about like, I don't know, RPGs and that kind of stuff, they're usually more interesting as you get later in the game. Like Diablo 2 is kind of one of my high marks out of all time. Is that initially all they can do is do like one thing, but then as kind of the game comes along, you can do more things. And in a lot of ways, that's what like Mega Man really spurned for other games, other styles, other genres. I mean, is that with Mega Man you can kind of, oh, I think I'm gonna die here. Am I gonna die? Oh, I think I probably will. Well, you know, can't win them all. Okay, so getting a little weak there. Maybe he's an energy tank? No. Yeah. Anyhow, I got tons of them. Why not? Right? Can get Energy Tank Town. I think that's one of the reasons why the later Mega Man games get easier, and that like Mega Man 1, there's no energy tanks. Right? All you need is your little pellet gun and you just fire it. And you just have to have really good reflexes. Right? With this one I'm like, you know, I mean, I have 8 times my energy power if I really need to utilize it. So it's like, unless I'm going to hit some spikes or something, I don't really need to die. Now, those energy tanks are limited, and if I run out of all my lives, then, you know, oh, that guy's always really cool, though. His little bills, the helmet guys, those guys are just kind of classic and kind of awesome. So, chugging along. I have other stuff, so I'll check this out. Right, so if I use, try to use a little powers, right? I got Flashman's power, makes them gone. Okay. Rocket power. Not so much leap of death. Whew. Some little nerds to go. Okay, once again, get a little closer. Get a little flash style. Flash buddy. Oh, that always happens. See the little life just dropping in nothingness. Like, you know, that would have been helpful. I know I have some more lives in this game, but still, you know, it's just nice to kind of have some things. So it was kind of, I don't know, what's fun about Mega Man 6 is that Mega Man X was actually being made when Mega Man 6 was being made. I know there was some other Mega Man games between those two, but they were working on Mega Man X. And so I think they brought in some of the skills and the teams that were involved, as this was also the last Nintendo Mega Man game. It sort of shows like the roof of experience, or the roof of technical expertise they could bring into it, because Mega Man 6 is made on the same system that Mega Man 1 was made on. And they just got better and better at working within that stuff. So even though they're both 8-bit, they kind of do a little bit with the 8-bit, you know? They're like, well, we can even improve. Like, if you look at this stuff right here, there's little textures that I flip between screens just so you didn't watch me die. Because, you know, I don't want people die all the time, whatever. I mean, I only died once. Okay, so here's Tomahawk Man, right? I guess he's sort of like Native American man, right? He throws tomahawks at you, it's just his little hair thing, right? Because remember, it was like Arizona, desert land, whatever. And this guy, like, you know, does his thing. Strangeness, this was actually created by a Japanese kid. He designed, like, the artwork for this character, and then Capcom liked it. So even though there actually were American entries, Nightman, and the other one, Windman, is American entries, they actually ended up doing, like, this guy, Native American man, because, well, they picked multicultural, right? The history of the game, whatever, with, like, how it was, like, robots from all over the world. So they kind of have racist, like, they have one guy that looks like he's, like, a Middle Eastern guy that just craves oil all the time, which is kind of, like, hilariously racist. They have, yeah, so boom, killed him, awesome. So this was Tomahawk Man for Mega Man 6. If you want to look at this Mega Man Infinite series or any of my other stuff, Conrad, go to ultipag.com, or you'd like to play a game.tv, and you can watch me beat more guys, fight more stuff. Sweet, there's our emblem. Thanks for watching. Bye.